What up, though? You already know how I go. Make sure you smash, like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment as long as you comment. You dig? Yeah, I let up off the content for a little bit, but I'm about to come back and drop and give y'all them exclusives and everything. We commenting on everything. All what y'all want done, it get done. Y'all see what I did last month. 55 videos for y'all. 55. We ain't talking about the shorts. 55 videos. Excuse me. 35 videos. Drop like crazy for y'all throughout the whole month. We ain't talking about the shorts or the little recordings or nothing like that, man. Islam, excuse me, I did it with the left hand. Islam to my Moabites. Assalamu alaikum. Do Rahman to the Akis. I know you somewhere saying what? Alaikum salam back. My salam to the mighty Melanics. I know you somewhere saying I see salam back. 14 to the G's. 412. You did PML, never too much. 212 to the Bloods. Mazatov to the Jews. Salome. You did. And I agree everybody in their native tongue, man. Which simply means peace, love, embracing. No matter what we is. If all is one, all is well. If all is well, all is one. You did. So let's get into this. Dawgface versus everybody. Yeah, the controversial figure, Dawgface. Y'all know him as a party promoter, a planner, event planner. Y'all know him as a host. Y'all know him as an interviewer. Y'all know him as even a comedian, a rapper. What he don't do, I don't know. I guess he get bored and just learn new stuff. But hey, when you well-rounded, you get to go places, meet new people, brush shoulders with the right people when you're doing what you're doing. Now, excuse me if I'm fanning a little bit, man. Just flies just coming in this joint. I don't know why, right? Got the bug spray, everything, and they still coming. But nevertheless, though, let's get into this, man. The first round, Dawgface versus Boosie. Now, let me give you a little backstory into this, right? Just a little backstory, just to clear it up, just in case you don't understand what he's saying or whatnot, to the fullest, because I only got short clips of Dawgface versus everybody. This is only part one. So, Boosie, he came up with the slogan, Dawgface came up with the slogan, selective politics. Selective politics. I mean, you pick and choose. Whack 100 do it a lot too. You pick and choose who you demonize for certain things that don't stand with your principle or align with your principles and morals. You feel me? Boosie quit to call everybody a rat. Gunna a rat. T.I. a rat. Tekashi a rat. All these guys is rats. But when it come to Lil Woody, he ain't said nothing. He don't want that smoke in Atlanta, right? And when it come to QCP, he didn't say nothing because QCP can touch that money. A lot of people rock with QCP. That means you ain't gonna get a lot of features around there. You know what I'm saying? It's out the question. You're not gonna get a lot of features. You dig? And you know, QCP just powerful, rich, got the money, all that. My bad. I told y'all they out here bad. But nevertheless, the selective politics. I feel like when you go in on one, you got to go in on all. You can't mess with the weak if you don't mess with the strong. That's why I don't pick and choose. That's why I don't go with certain guys. When I was in a joint, I didn't go with the Crips and say the C-Rad word because they was the weakest, because I'm not going to call the Bloods the B-Live word or the S-Live word. You can't pick and choose. But Boosie picked and choose when it came to QCP. Talking about, nah, I just don't want to comment on that. I think it was a little bit of fear, a physical fear, a little financial fear, a little social fear of who he socialized with and how he able to move in Atlanta. He didn't want no problems down there. But he'll speak on somebody somewhere else. He'll speak on somebody less powerful. He'll go with Dwayne Wade's daughter, and knowing Dwayne Wade ain't like that. Dwayne Wade out here worried about his fingernails. It is what it is, though. And let me just give a little comment on Boosie and what I think. And it's the only person I'm probably going to get comment on. Boosie, definitely selective politics, but I'm not even tripping over that street stuff. Forget the street stuff. He ignorant. He get up on Vlad TV, talk about, people lose their life because of rats. People lose their life because of this. People go to jail. But you got to tell the young kids that can't depict reality from fiction, jive from straight talk. You got to tell them, why was the snitch able to tell on you? Because you did the crime. You should tell them, stay about the streets first and foremost. Don't tell them go in the streets and then worry about rats or who around you. None of that. You shouldn't have to live that type of life. You should never have to see jail. It's not meant for men. We meant to roam the plains and do what we want when we want, according to law. I think Boosie's just a straight ignorant. And I used to think he was just like the realest person ever. I used to think he was super real. But as you get older and you put a camera in front of these old dudes who rap career dying down and they stand on that chitlin circuit, which I would love to be on that chitlin circuit because he makes $20, $30, $40,000 a show if he get it. But I know for a fact they book him in between 10. and 25,000, or that 40, 50, 60,000 for a walkthrough. He might get that in a rural country in Missouri or something like that. Them clubs ain't even big enough to pack out for that type of money. He don't even say that in his own interviews a long time ago, a couple years ago. Like, if the venue only hold 200-300 people, how can you charge somebody 40,000 to walk through? It don't make sense. You're not Drake. You're not a guy that's gonna sell out 10 shows in a row at the same small venue. You dig what I'm talking about? So let's fast forward.
Lil Boosie was the one who I was most inspired. I was loving it. I couldn't wait to get that nigga fucking file Lil Boosie.
Talk about what happened with Boosie to the point that
just playing whole games, man. Being selective about what he do. Like, for example, Boosie he's a staple on Vlad TV, as everybody already knows, right? Boosie on Vlad TV once a week, 2-3 times a month, right? Vlad specifically pulled Boosie on that platform so that Boosie can use his voice to condemn and to expose and to point the finger at motherfuckers who may have violated some tenet or some principle of black culture. Like, specifically, right now the hot button issue is who is snitching, who not a snitch, or whatever the case may be. So every time he called him up there for an interview, he would always ask him about whatever artist that had been recently exposed as a snitch or as a rat. So Boosie was like, Spot him, got him, rat. Rallo and rat. Boston Richie, rat. Whoever had been labeled a rat from the last time that he interviewed him, he would ask Boosie about it, and Boosie would tell him, he would give his opinion about what he thought about this shit. When Vlad asked him about T.I., right? When he asked him about T.I., Boosie went right into the whole T.I. rat type shit.
With the T.I. situation, if he did that, you're a fucking rat too. I don't spare no motherfucking body.
And that's when I really kind of like took offense, and I really kind of like thought about what it was that Vlad was using him for, right? So I know for a fact that T.I. was sending him money while he was in prison. I know for a fact T.I. was shouting him free Boosie. It was a free Boosie campaign, and T.I. was one of the main people on the front line was screaming free Boosie. I know that T.I. was doing shit to look out for Boosie and his family while he was in prison, while he was in Angola, while he was fighting that. And Boosie came home from the penitentiary, bro. He didn't really have no money he had spent. I knew that Boosie come to move to Atlanta, still be in the mix of all things music and entertainment, but be far enough away from all the crazy shit that go on in this great state of Louisiana to where he could breathe. Because he didn't live in. Look at this shit. I said, this motherfucker. Right now we live in a time where rats don't gotta run. Rats clicking together, right? And going at real niggas who dare to expose them to be a rat. And that's what the fuck Boosie did, because he went right back up there and Vlad asked him about quality control P. Man, you should think that nigga with the shucking and jiving and hooking and hawing and tow trucking his way around that motherfucking question, you hear me?
Let's talk about QCP. Dawgface been going to QCP. He said, hey, if you signed under him, what y'all gonna do about it? He told, QCP did tell on the guy. He said he's not a street guy. Even though he sold drugs. QCP put in work, or had other people put in, but we know this is documented facts, co-conspirators list, all types of stuff. QCP a real one. As far as his street credibility, I guess up until the point that he told on people. Me, I don't really care about none of that like that. Really don't care about it. I say stay up out the streets first and foremost. I feel like you stupid if you go into the streets to even put yourself in that type of situation. Trust me, I was up there on 23-1 or 24-0. We ain't letting you out. I've been up there on that type of time. It's a waste of time. If somebody did something on my mind, I couldn't do nothing. So he got the situation with QCP. Calling him out. Dawgface got a name. So eventually, the more he call you out, the more you're going to hear it. And he going to tag you in it, and he going to stand on it. So I guess they bumped into him down in the club. And QCP approached him, and, you know, Dawgface, disrespectful. QCP, hey, ain't you down from Detroit? What's up? Hey, man, don't you be talking? What's up? He ain't answering the question or nothing. Right then and there, QCP was really on that time. I'd have been on. If I had a problem like that with Dawgface, I'd have punched him in his face right there. Now you're not even trying to be cordial. Now you're not even trying to talk about nothing. But that ain't what type of time you're on. And I respect that as a grown man. But me being childish, and if I'm in a club, I'm probably a little inebriated, I'd have had to punch Dawgface right then and there. Because now you just disrespecting. You're calling me out on the internet. You got people in Detroit looking at me all types of funny. Everybody in the comments talking crazy about me. And I kind of approach you and explain myself to you and my stance, or say, look, I'm not a street guy, man. This happened. I told I wasn't in the streets. I'm not a part of it. Whatever you wanted to say. Dawgface just threw that out the window. What's up? Every question. What's up? What's up? What's up? Now, prior to the situation, some guys tried to get on Dawgface's line. and one of them end up dying in the situation. One of the guys tried to approach Dawgface at the gas. Excuse me, two guys tried to approach Dawgface at the gas station, masked up or hoodies on, hit, just looking weird and awkward. Dawgface managed to get the ups, hit one of them with the car. Heard he went flying 20 feet in the air, 10 feet that way, and ended up dying. Unfortunately, right? Or fortunately, I don't know. However you want to look at it, you was on some BS with me. Speculation that QCP might have sent them at Dawgface. You feel me? That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing he wasn't all ice, super icy, none. Just had on a small piece, little watch, bracelet, in a nice car. That's what I hear. The QCP sent him or not?
My social media, posting shit in my community on my YouTube, right? So I see two guys walk from, because I'm at Pump 2, so the gas station is right here. So I see two guys walk around the back of the gas station, and they got hoods on, and they both got their hands in the hoodie pocket, right? So they walking towards, not directly Beehive, but they walking in my direction. So I ain't thinking nothing about it because we ain't in a bad section of Atlanta. You feel me? So I see them walking, so I look up because I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't use drugs, bro. So I'm constantly aware of I'm aware of more shit than I want to be aware of. I should start drinking and smoking, so I ain't got to be aware of a lot of this shit. You hear me? Sure. So I'm sitting looking at my phone. I look up, so I see two guys coming, so I smoke them over. So I ain't paying no attention because they look like some frail motherfuckers. I ain't paying no attention. My car ain't even in park because I'm sitting there waiting for them to get done. I got my foot in the brake. You hear me? But in my mind, I'm thinking these motherfuckers figure that when you pull up to a gas station, normally you automatically went out, you wait on gas, or your door is probably open. I'm looking at them down there. When they pull out, I'm gonna pull out right behind them type shit. I'm gonna turn out, pull out right behind them. Now mind you, the freeway ramp is right. I walk around, I'm on my phone, look, I glance up at them, I see them walking towards. So I'm like, I ain't really paying no attention, but in my mind, I'm like, damn, they walking towards motherfucker, I think they finna cut through. You know how you walk in and you finna cut through? You see a nigga shadow. For sure. Right, so I look, what's this nigga doing? No, I ain't got no on me. I ain't got no on me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I would've right on the spot, right? So when he did that, he tried to grab my dough. I'm figuring you thought I'm getting gas, and normally when you're at a gas station, your door is open. I'm thinking that's what he gotta be thinking, because he snatched the dough. Other nigga try to run over to my side. I hit that bitch, bitch, boom, hit that bitch. That bitch flew up in the air. The nigga flew up in the air, my guy came down, boom, on my motherfucking hood, put a, whoever he was with, his partner, he didn't stay. So they got the footage from the gas station, right? So when I'm with a group of people, bro, I'll leave out last. I'm walking out last, letting everybody else make sure everybody else get on out the door, safely, everything good, right? I ain't anticipating that happen because where we at, we in Buckhead. I ain't saying niggas don't get busy in Buckhead, but this event, it's NBA players, basketball, football players, high-ranking music executives on multiple levels. You have TV, film producers, personalities, actors. The who's who of Atlanta is in this bitch on Sunday night. You feel me? So I ain't thinking nothing going on. I'm just used to going out last, make sure my people out first, make sure everybody good, right? So as I'm walking out, it's an indoor-outdoor event on Sunday nights. They put a big tent over the parking lot, and they put the first gate at right at the city sidewalk. And then from the city sidewalk to 20 more feet, they have another gate. So when you coming in, you walk into the first gate is at the city sidewalk. It's about 20 feet, and there's another security, then another gate. You get shook down, you pay your admittance fee, then you just walk in. And when you walk in, you're in the outdoor part. They put a big tent over the parking lot. The parking lot is in front of the club. The club is pushed back off the street. So you can stay on the outside in the outdoor tent part, or you can go inside the club. Security would be shaking you down before this shit. So they put police right there. Hey, let me holler at you. So I turn around. When I turn around, I see QCP right there with another motherfucker. At that point, I didn't know who the other nigga was. Later on, I found out it was Ant Wilson, the ladies' man Ant. Chris Brown manager. That's just one of his main partners. If you go to the ladies' man Ant on Instagram, you'll see he's also Monica's boyfriend. But if you go to his Instagram page, you'll see he has more pictures of him and QCP than he do with him and Monica. I don't know what kind of bromance, Diddy ass shit they got going, T.D. Jake ass shit they got going on, but they obviously partners because they don't stay they on there together. Nobody said shit about you that you don't like. I'm aware of that shit. You hear me? So when I turn around, I look at him. He's like, hey, hey man, let me holler at you. So I turn around, I stop. Turn around, I look at him. It's them two. right? The one nigga, the ladies' man, aunt nigga, he don't say she, just standing by his side, right? So he said, man, ain't you from Detroit? That's what P said. Ain't you from Detroit? I said, what's up? He said, man, don't they call you Dawgface? I said, what's up, man? What's happening? Because I ain't finna answer no questions, nigga. You a $300 million nigga. If you know me by sight where you can spot me, you stop me, hey, what's up? First thing you say, ain't you from Detroit? Right there, you know who I am, nigga. Then you say, oh, don't they call you Dawgface? I'm not finna answer no questions because it's obvious you know who I am, nigga. Well, I like saying yes to anything. I ain't saying, oh, you don't question me, nigga. What you mean? So I'm like, what's up? What's happening? He's like, man, I'm just trying to figure out, man, you know, what's your problem with me? You don't, hey, man, my nigga, you don't approach no nigga like me and question no nigga like me when you know and I know why it is you stopping me, bro.
You not a hustler, you keep getting in front of you just can't flip it. You ain't really got a UP Diddy, you be remixing. Oh, where we just got a new Glock, that's a free biscuit. Petty Tupac know what's up, you know on the mill tick.
Like, you have this white prosecutor, right? And like, I don't care. People are going to be like, oh man, everyone makes things like race-based. I don't care. Some things just have to be race-based, and that's just what it is. You have a white prosecutor overhearing a conversation between two black men, right? And the way that they talk with one another and the lingo that they're using and what they're discussing, this guy can't even understand what's going on. Exactly. So he thinks he's hearing things, and he thinks he's like, you know, some private investigator like Columbo, like putting together like facts, right? But the reality is this guy doesn't even understand what the fuck he's listening to. Like, he has no idea, conceptualizing nothing of what's happening here, because he doesn't understand what first of all, he has no basis as to what the hell this conversation is. Secondly, he clearly does not understand what is being discussed here. Like, because Jackson Bolanos is like, man, like, why was that judge saying like the judge was talking about some like I would run up on her and like run her pockets, bro. Like, I ain't even no type of weird ass like that. Like, I wouldn't even do that. Like, bro, I would never run nobody pockets. And Brian Brown is like, yeah, bro, like we already know, like you seen her, you touched her, that's how the blood got on you, blah, 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 blah. And Brian had already said this at preliminary exam. So this was no surprise.